rich environment of earth tones as well as the glaciers, the water. It is just picturesque to the point where you go, I need to go visit that place. You want to find things on the earth because it is memorable, but also insightful. For instance, you're going over a 10 and you go, oh, you know what, I bet you I'm close to the pyramids. And so you go to the window to take a look at if you are close to the pyramids, and then take some shots that you can take home. There are areas of the world that have volcanoes and you just happen to catch in one photograph 2 or 3 active volcanoes. It's a nice experience to be able to look out the window and go, wow, we really are seeing the living earth living, and being able to be a part of it from such a vantage point.
Coming up on OU Nightly, the controversial Turnpike expansion through Norman is canceled. Plus, the campus recovering after an active shooter hoax. The resources available for you.
And a chance for severe weather coming this week. We've got those details. This is OU Nightly.
Thanks for watching OU Nightly. I'm Dana Searles.
And I'm Cameron Joyner. We begin tonight with breaking news. Oklahoma Governor Kevin Stitt says Ryan Walters is out as Secretary of Education. The governor named Catherine Curry, an OU alum with a doctorate in educational administration, curriculum, and supervision, as the new Secretary of Education. She will be overseeing 41 boards, agencies, and commissions. Curry's appointment must be approved by the Oklahoma State Senate before it's official.
And new developments on the Turnpike turmoil here in Oklahoma. OU Nightly's Coy Taylor is live in the newsroom with the updates. Coy?
Yes, Dana, the Oklahoma Turnpike Authority says it plans to stop all work on Access Oklahoma. The infrastructure project calls for improvements to the Turner Turnpike and the expansion of the state's turnpike network, including a southern leg near Lake Thunderbird in Norman. All work on the project will stop by this Friday. OTA says several factors played into the decision, which ultimately boiled down to being unable to access the bond market. OTA Executive Director Tim Gatz says he does not take the decision lightly, adding, quote, while these delays slow progress for the state, it doesn't eliminate the need for these critical transportation enhancements that will improve the safety and quality of life for all Oklahomans. Once OTA has access to the bond market, Gatz says he's confident work will resume on Access Oklahoma. And in the meantime, OTA says it will continue normal operations, move forward with the conversion to cashless tolling. Oklahoma Attorney General Ginter Drummond is also speaking out at this hour, calling it, quote, a concerning development, and he says his office's audit into OTA is needed now more than ever. In the newsroom, Coy Taylor, OU Nightly.
Thanks, Coy. Campus recovering today from a stressful Friday night after an active shooter situation. We now know that it was a hoax, and university leadership is asking for students to reach out if they need support. OU Nightly's Romello Woodfork spoke to the Vice President of Student Affairs, the first time we are hearing from him after the incident.
What I've heard, again, has been calm, collected, and I really actually am proud of the student reaction.
Vice President of Student Affairs David Surratt praising students for following the direction of emergency alerts. Fortunately, OU's President Joseph Harris confirming to students via email that Friday's active shooter incident was a hoax. Surratt says he is pleased with the president's quick update.
A lack of information can cause more kind of mental strain and anxiety.
University leaders recognize that Friday's events caused lots of fear and anxiety for the OU community, encouraging those facing these difficulties to reach out for support.
Moments where you experience a traumatic event or an incident that can cause emotional stress, that you make sure you reach out to resources on campus. So just trusted friends, colleagues, mentors on campus who can be available just to be there and be able to speak to and talk about your feelings and emotions.
Romello Woodfork, OU Nightly.
Yeah, and during Friday night's incident, students found themselves hiding out, even barricading themselves inside rooms.
And understandably, a very tense situation that may leave some people still feeling pretty anxious. OU Nightly's Catherine Liberta is live outside Goddard Health Center with how students can access mental health on campus.
Many students, faculty, and staff felt unsure and scared Friday night when a message came out including words that would have lasting repercussions. 3 words spread like wildfire throughout campus Friday night: run, hide, fight. The message sent out by the OU Emergency Alert System left lasting impacts on the OU community, including feelings of stress.
Increased anxiety, increased panic, so a lot of physical symptoms, increased heart rate, tight chest.
The University Counseling Center, located in Goddard Health Center, wants people to know,
especially after an incident like Friday, anyone that was impacted, student, faculty, or staff, can call the front desk if they are in crisis.
The center has many mental health services, including individual and group counseling sessions that can be booked online or over the phone. One specific group session that campus members could find useful after Friday night is the anxiety group.
The anxiety group is a great way to learn some skills to manage anxiety and panic, especially after such an event. In the group, we learn some relaxation skills to help soothe the nervous system and also target thought patterns that might be further triggering some of that discomfort and some of that anxiety.
If you've been feeling scared to come to campus or avoiding going to class, counselors say they are here to help.
We are here for our campus members that were impacted by Friday evening.
The center will be starting a new cycle, the Anxiety Group, this Friday on Zoom from 1 to 2 p.m. Reporting from Goddard Health Center, I'm Catherine Liberta, OU Nightly.
Thanks, Catherine. Continuing our coverage, when the alert came out, all sorts of activities were underway on campus, including all of the attendees and performers at Friday night's ballet. OU Nightly's Kelsey Johnson spoke to one of those ballerinas about what happened.
With flashing lights everywhere and an alert to run, hide, and fight, freshman dance student Joelle Kimbrough's much-anticipated ballet debut was cut short.
I was performing in Oklahoma Festival Ballet in our spring show. We were on stage. I was actually doing like a crossover, so I was like backstage when the incident occurred. It was really scary. I just remember I was about to go on stage and all of the cast was like, run, like someone screamed from the audience, like shoot her, like there's someone. So I didn't know if this person, the threat was in the audience or like where they were at, if they were in the building. So we were running basically for our lives. We thought they were like there.
OU Dance is nationally renowned for its performances, but Joelle says it should also be known for the way it supports its students in crisis.
And I'm just thankful that OU is equipped to handle these types of situations and stuff, and also our faculty and professors in dance are well equipped to handle these types of situations.
Friday night's chaos was life-changing.
It's taught me to kind of just be more present and live because you really don't know when your last day on earth will be. So it was kind of a wake-up call to just be more present and hold on to the ones you love a little bit tighter and stuff like that.
Though it was determined that this incident was indeed a hoax, students like Joelle will use this night as a reminder to hold those she loves a little tighter. Kelsey Johnson, OU Nightly.
Yes, thank you, Kelsey. And I imagine many students are feeling this exact same way. And again, resources are available for you right here on campus. Switching gears here a little bit, my allergies have been really bad lately. I don't know about you, Dana.
Definitely. They've been picking up, especially today. And Hunter Brittingham is live on campus to tell us why we've been feeling this way. Hunter?
Yeah, ladies, those allergies have definitely been on the rise since this time yesterday evening. We were talking about severe storms firing up in northern Oklahoma and western Oklahoma. Our friends in western Oklahoma picked up about a ½ inch of rain, and in northern Oklahoma, some spots saw upwards of 1 inch of rain. And the rainfall really didn't reach Norman last night, and that's why the allergies are so bad today. We're definitely seeing those higher categories of tree pollen today. Grass and weed pollen are a little bit lower, but definitely it's not fun out here if you are having those allergies. But other than that, if you can get past the allergies, not a cloud in the sky today, sunny conditions, temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. Coming up, Colton Williams is going to have more information on your Wednesday warm-up, rain chances, and the threat for severe storms, all next on OU Nightly.
Thanks, Hunter. And the country's 15th mass killing took place in Louisville, Kentucky. OU Nightly's Ireland Fitzer joins us with new information out of Louisville and more from the News Center.
The mayor and police department say it took police 3 minutes to arrive on the scene. The live stream attack left 5 dead and multiple injured. In a downtown bank, 3 officers were injured, one having to have brain surgery. A vigil in Louisville is happening tomorrow. Over in Virginia, the mother of the 6-year-old who shot his teacher is now facing criminal charges of neglect and endangerment. The 26-year-old son shot his teacher once. The teacher was left in the hospital for 2 weeks. The family's attorney is not commenting further on the charges. Parents from the school say this charge should have happened a while ago. Plaintiffs in the medical abortion case have until tonight to respond to requests for a hold on an order that would suspend an FDA approval of an abortion drug. If no action is taken, the medication could be unavailable nationwide by the end of this week. The pill, mifepristone, has been around for 60 years. This is the first pill in the 2-dose process that can terminate a pregnancy through 10 weeks. Cameron, Dana.
Thanks, Ireland. And Twitter headquarters is seeing a makeover.
Coming up, we'll tell you how Elon Musk is putting his own twist on the company.
That's right. Plus, now it's time to share your thoughts on AI.
Coming up, we'll tell you why the Biden administration wants to hear from you.
Evening tornadoes tear through Oklahoma.
We have a tornado warning for Cleveland County.
The OU Nightly weather team was there before.
45 minutes away or less from these storms getting into campus.
During.
Plenty of people who, are living off campus. This storm is headed to you.
And after.
Again, sending news crews out to assess damage.
Always keeping the University of Oklahoma in focus.
Campus in the clear right now.
OU Nightly weather with Campus Weather Authority.
Did you know that items like paint, cleaning solutions, pesticides, solvents, and other chemicals are considered household hazardous waste? These chemicals are dangerous to our environment and water quality when they are dumped in our storm drains or gutters. Fortunately, the City of Norman has a dedicated household hazardous waste facility where you can properly dispose of these items. Call 405-366-5463 to make an appointment. For more information, visit bit.ly/Norman Stormwater.
White House asking for public comment on the future of artificial intelligence. OU Nightly's Carolyn Felling joins us with this and more in today's Science and Technology.
Yeah, AI tools like ChatGPT is more part of our lives than ever, but some people are concerned about how to regulate it. The Biden administration wants to know how to regulate the future of AI. The Commerce Department is now accepting public input for the next 2 months, and the deadline to share your thoughts is June 10th. And in Illinois, one text message from a kid saves the parents from an EF3 tornado. What technology can do, the message was telling the parents to get to their basement and quickly. And just a few moments later, the tornado ripped through the neighborhood. Luckily, the family was unharmed. And more changes within Twitter. The sign at the headquarters in San Francisco seems to read something a little bit different. On Sunday, CEO Elon Musk tweeted that the building's landlord said that they were legally required to keep the sign as Twitter, which is why Musk then decided to have the W painted so it is no longer visible. So far, Musk has not shared the reasoning for this change. And
thanks, Carolyn. An annual event right here on campus is happening this week.
We'll tell you how you can participate coming up.
And now it is bright and sunny parts of this week, but severe weather chances are coming this weekend.
OU Nightly meteorologist Colton Williams is tracking the storms and here to tell us about the rest of the week. Colton?
That's right, ladies. Beautiful blue skies today. That'll continue for a while, but I'm tracking our next chance of severe thunderstorms. That's coming up right after this.
To Sofia and Gabriel. Even though these old knees can't follow on your adventure to the forest today, these flowers represent my love. These stitches and threads join us together. And wherever you see a flower, a bird, a beautiful tree, know that my love is with you.
Make the forest part of your story at a park near you. Find one at discovertheforest.org.
Hey world, I have a quick message. It's about safe driving. All right, let's go. Anytime you're driving, have the seatbelt buckled tight. Both hands on the wheel and your phone out of sight. When not in your hand trying to text somebody back. Because if you do, your car might get smacked. The moral of the story, just put your phone down. The people on the road will stay safe and sound. Put your phone down, put your phone down. People on the road will stay safe and sound. Yeah.
Hey Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
Evening tornadoes tear through Oklahoma.
We have a tornado warning for Cleveland County.
The OU Nightly weather team was there before.
45 minutes away or less from these storms getting into campus.
During.
Plenty of people who, are living off campus. This storm is headed to you.
And after.
Again, sending news crews out to assess damage.
Always keeping the University of Oklahoma in focus.
Campus in the clear right now.
OU Nightly weather, your campus weather authority.
All right, welcome back to OU Nightly. Thanks for joining us. Taking a look here at temperatures for the month of April. We've overall been mostly above average for the last several days here. We've only tacked on a couple days of below average here in the first 10 or 11 days. Today, we're going to do one more above average, and we're going to keep that trend throughout the next several. We'll have a strong cold front moving here late in the week or so, which may put some more blue back on this graph, but overall hanging out above average here. Felt more like May than April throughout the afternoon today. Okay, right now, beautiful blue sky there, looking great. Really not a cloud in the sky. Temperatures, again, hanging out in the mid-50s, but that southeasterly breeze, that's been a little pesky, especially in terms of cranking up our allergy index, and that's what's kind of bringing in some of that cedar pollen across the Sooner State here and making things quite uncomfortable for some folks. Okay, so wind gusts in the far northwest are 20 to 25. Here in the metro, 10 to 15 to maybe 20 at times, kind of weaker off to the southeast here. So as the rest of us kind of go throughout the day today and into this evening, those winds will come down just a tad. We'll be looking at temperatures in the 60s by the time we're in the 8 and 9 o'clock hours. By 10 o'clock, we'll be down into the lower 60s. And overnight tonight will be very calm and quiet, very seasonable temperatures overnight tonight. upper 40s and clear skies. Before then tomorrow, we're going to warm back up very similar to today. Lots of sunshine and mid-70s will return. Okay, so right now you notice nothing going on in the southern plains here. This high pressure has been dominant. The jet stream is far and away from Oklahoma, and things are extremely quiet here going into the next several days. This cutoff low, that's going to spin off eventually away from us, and that's what's going to bring in the chance for a round of severe weather coming Friday and into Saturday. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that the next several days because that storm system is beginning to shape up to potentially be significant. As the jet stream will be overhead, we'll have a dry line in place, Gulf moisture here, the instability will be high, so we'll be watching this as we go Friday and into Saturday, still several days away for this to nail down, but the Storm Prediction Center has put us underneath a slight risk here for Friday afternoon and into the evenings. We'll have to keep that in mind coming up on Friday, but for now, 7-day looks wonderful. Wednesday and Thursday looking great in the mid-70s. We'll be in the 80s by the time those thunderstorms are going to roll around on Friday. Notice those temperatures, they drop back down to the lower 70s by the time we hit this time next week. So overall looking great. Lots of sunshine coming up this week, ladies.
Now those temperatures are looking great. I'm going to have to get out this weekend for sure.
Yeah.
I know, it's going to look really good for the sports this weekend, huh?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, sunshine going on this week, so sporting event's going to be great.
Absolutely. Well, this Thursday is OU Giving Day.
And they are hoping to raise $15,000 to help student wages, equipment upgrades, and travel funding. And also this weekend, OU softball adds another award to its growing trophy case.
Kaylee Jo Hommel is here to tell us who won the award and has more in sports.
And OU women's basketball is adding to its list of pro players. I'll tell you who was drafted and where they're going. Stay tuned because sports is next.
Prepared as your family if a tornado shows up at your doorstep, or a flood, or a hurricane. You can't just turn away a natural disaster. That's why it's important to go to ready.gov/plan now. It has the tools and tips you need to make an emergency plan with your family. So if disaster comes knocking, let's go. You'll be ready to help keep your family safe.
It's just a pizza.
Yes. Make a plan today.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Did you know that trash, like plastic bottles and fast food wrappers, can carry germs and bacteria? When these items are tossed in the street, they eventually find their way to a river or lake and have a negative impact on aquatic life. Keep our waters clean by putting your trash in the bin. For more information, visit bit.ly/Norman Stormwater.
Meet the Scan, a simple procedure whose mission is to detect lung cancer early.
I'm here to save you.
But I feel fine.
That's great, but you may still be at high risk for lung cancer.
Oh man, that's a new fence.
If you smoke, early detection could save your life. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Hello, I'm Kaylee Jo Hommel, and it's time for sports. One Sooner basketball player is already taking the pros by storm. Oklahoma's Maddie Williams was selected by the Seattle Storm Monday night as the 18th pick in the WNBA draft. This second-round selection marks the top 20 pick for OU since 2002. Another Sooner receiving some recognition this week, softball's Haley Lee. The redshirt senior was named Big 12 Conference Player of the Week after dominating an OU's Texas Tech series sweep. Oklahoma scores its 4th straight Player of the Week award with this honor, the first time in league history. And speaking of softball, OU's Big 12 play is hitting a pause. The Sooners travel to Baton Rouge to face LSU in a top 25 matchup. OU hopes to stay hot and maintain its 28-game win streak. First pitch is at 6 p.m. tonight. Swinging over to the Diamond, OU baseball is back home tonight. Oklahoma hosts Wichita State for their third meeting of the season. The contest begins at 6:30 p.m. and marks the first of a 4-game homestand for the Sooners. Number 1 Oklahoma women's gymnastics is hoping to secure a spot on the floor with the NCAA championship starting this week. On deck for Thursday, matches versus UCLA, Utah, and Kentucky. Head coach KJ Kindler says winning a national championship is why they do what they do.
That's why you go. That's why you compete. That's why you do sport. And to get this far is amazing, but of course everybody wants the big prize, and we're going to do our very best and go out there and fight for it. That's what I assume all the other teams will be doing at the same time.
With the spring game right around the corner and anticipation growing, the big question on the minds of Sooner fans, will Jackson Arnold outshine Dillon Gabriel? Michigan wide receiver transfer Andrell Anthony weighs in on the quarterback situation.
Quarterback's really good. They can throw the ball. It's just so effortless. Like when I'll sit back and watch, and it's just like beautiful, like ball in the air. It's just, you know what I'm saying?
And the NBA named Thunder guard Jalen Williams Western Conference Rookie of the Month. Dana, Cameron, I can't wait to see if OKC can clinch a playoff spot with this week's play-in tournament.
That's awesome. Thanks, Kaylee. And it's a special day today for our furry friends.
Yes, it is. And you'll see how OU Nightly is celebrating when we come back.
Did you know that items like paint, cleaning solutions, pesticides, solvents, and other chemicals are considered household hazardous waste? These chemicals are dangerous to our environment and water quality when they are dumped in our storm drains or gutters. Fortunately, the City of Norman has a dedicated household hazardous waste facility where you can properly dispose of these items. Call 405-366-5463 to make an appointment. For more information, visit bit.ly/Norman Stormwater.
Hey world, I have a quick message. It's about safe driving. All right, let's go. Anytime you're driving, have the seatbelt buckled tight, both hands on the wheel and your phone out of sight. When not in your hand trying to text somebody back, because if you do, your car might get smacked. The moral of the story, just put your phone down. The people on the road will stay safe and sound. Put your phone down, put your phone down. People on the road will stay safe and sound. Yeah.
The central and midwestern U.S. averages more than 850 tornadoes each year, and lately, the number of floods has been rising in the region too. So chances are, there will be more twisters and floods near here again. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are, you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has all the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. What about those barbecues you plan in detail for your family? Or your daughter's first costume party? It was out of this world. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
I'm Darian Curry at the OU Nightly Update Desk. Kevin Stitt just announced the restructuring of his executive cabinet. He will be adding a Secretary of Workforce, a Secretary of Government Efficiency, and he will be eliminating the Secretary of Science and Innovation. Stitt says the decision is a response to the state's changing needs. Dana, Cameron?
Thanks, Darian. And today is National Pet Day. Isn't that right, Cameron?
Yes, Dana, it sure is. And we reached out to our OU Nightly crew to give you a look at our furry friends at home. Check it out. We've got cute little pets coming in.
Now I have to say I'm more of a dog person, Cameron. I don't know about you.
I'm a cat person, so there's my people right there.
Yeah.
He's riding the skateboard. That's so cute.
Oh, a little high five there. That's my play with the
That's my
dogs.
kitty right there. I know Sydney's in the control room just starry-eyed.
Oh, now look at him running towards the camera.
Oh, another kitty. These are so awesome. Thank you so much to all of our OU Nightly peeps who sent us those cute pets and all of these wonderful videos. Let's check in one last time with meteorologist Colton Williams for the rest of this week's forecast. Can we take our dogs on a walk?
Yeah, ladies, be a great evening too this evening. Hey, if you get out though, your dog may enjoy it. You may not. Allergy index has kind of gone through the roof here for some categories, and all categories have risen the last week or so, but the tree category has really come up now in the very high category right now for the next several days. Okay, but otherwise looking good in terms of walking your pet. Upper 70s, being the 80s by Friday for the storm chance, ladies.
Thanks, Colton, and thank you for watching OU Nightly. I'm Cameron Joyner.
And I'm Dana Searles. Be sure to watch OU Nightly live at 4:30. Good night.
Prepared as your family if a tornado shows up at your doorstep, or a flood, or a hurricane. You can't just turn away a natural disaster. That's why